2025. You walk in the gym, this year's gonna be different. This year you're gonna stay consistent. First week goes by, you stay consistent that week. Let's go. You're proud of yourself, you stay consistent for an entire week. Month passes by, you slow down, you're not as consistent no more, but you still try to go when you can. 2 months pass by, you just stop going altogether. I feel like we all been through this. I feel like we all been to that stage where you want to be consistent, but you don't know how to keep consistent. You keep finding yourself not in the gym. You keep finding yourself making excuses. You don't enjoy it. You don't want to go. You don't feel like it. You'd rather do something else. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't usually do these kind of videos, but I figure why not? Let me give y'all some tips on how you can stay consistent in the gym. This is all things that worked for me. I did these 5 things to keep myself consistent. You can never see change with no consistency. So I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips on how I stay consistent in the gym and how I got my physique to where it is now. You start off going to the gym, man. Start off going hard. You start off going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, man. You might even say, screw it, I'm gonna go on Saturday. Man, I'm gonna go on Sunday. Slow down, slow down. That brings us into our first tip. If you're a new gym goer, go 3 days a week at the start. Maybe for the first 3 months, you decide, okay, I'm gonna go 3 days a week. Once you start going slow, take your time with it, learn the exercises, go 3 days a week, and then eventually build up off of that. Maybe after a month, you've been going, add 4th day, hit a different muscle on that day. Maybe after you're comfortable, maybe after 2 months, you add another day, you start going 5 days a week because you're starting to like it a lot. Maybe even maybe you finally a veteran, you've been going for 3 months consistently and you're like, okay, I feel I can go 6 days a week. But trust me, when you're just first starting off, go 3 days a week and then build up after that until you're really comfortable, until you really enjoy the gym and enjoy the process. Just start off slow, we don't gotta rush it. Monday you go in, you hit a little push day. You say, okay, Tuesday's a rest day. Wednesday, you go in, you hit a pull day, take another rest day. Friday, you go in, you hit a leg day, and then you take the weekend off. That brings me into my next point. Find a split that works for you. If you don't know what a split is, basically when you go to the gym, you can only hit certain muscles on certain days. You can't realistically hit a full body every day. A lot of people start off with push-pull legs. That's when you hit chest, triceps, shoulders on push, back and bicep on pull. And quads, hamstring, calves, all that, glutes on leg day. That's a normal beginner split. Even to this day, I still do push-pull legs and I've been going for years. So I'm telling you, find a good beginner split, learn to love the split, learn to love what you're doing, find workouts within that split that work for you. Eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on what I do, what split I do, what workouts I do. But for now, just find something that works for you and keep consistent at it. You can do an Arnold split. You could even do a bro split. Maybe you say, okay, Monday I'm gonna hit chest. Tuesday I'm gonna hit back. Thursday I'm gonna hit legs. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video on what workouts that I do that helps me become consistent. 3 days a week, push, pull legs. It's that simple. The most important thing is it has to work for you. And that really brings me into my next tip. Don't overcomplicate it. What I mean by that, you see somebody, a big bodybuilder dude doing all these, different workouts. You don't have to do what he does. Just don't overcomplicate it, especially with the diet. Oh, I need to eat this and this to be fit. I need to do this and this to be fit. And you cram it all into one. And then it just becomes a thing where you have too much going on and you eventually burn out. Bro, even I'm still bad with my diet, but I still try to get my protein in, still try to watch my calories a little bit, but it's something you gotta learn how to become good at. So what I like to tell people is when you're first starting off in the gym, don't even think about diet right off the bat. Just think about how you can become consistent in the gym. Just worry about getting in the gym, and eventually when you become comfortable with what you're doing in the gym, that's when you can add in, oh, I'm gonna eat this much protein, I'm gonna eat this much calories. Obviously you need to get your protein in order to grow. But when you try to cram it all at once, especially when you're new, it becomes a thing where now you're trying to change up your lifestyle too quick. When at the end of the day, you really gotta slowly build these habits, build them up, build up that routine. If your goal is to lose weight, try cutting calories while increasing protein. If you're trying to gain weight, try increasing protein while you increase the calories. Look at what you need to do, apply that into your life little by little. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. Eventually, you're gonna want to have a good diet. You're gonna want to be healthy, but just because you don't want to overcomplicate your diet, I'm not saying go out there and eat Wendy's every day. But just Try not to think about it too much. Try not to count every single calorie, count all your protein, macros, all that. Don't do all that at the start. Especially when you're a beginner, don't do all that. It's not necessary. You just need to focus on getting in the gym and staying consistent. Everything is all in your head, which brings me to my next point, your mindset. Your mindset is the most important thing in order to stay consistent. I can give you an example. When I first got in the gym, I'm intimidated. But you walk in that gym the first time and you see all these big dudes throwing weights around, looking huge, lifting heavy, grunting, slamming, you get intimidated. You're like, dang, I was just there, small, a little bit skinnier, not too big, a little skinny. So you see that and you're like, dang, you feel a little bit intimidated. All of these guys are so big. They're probably thinking I'm in here taking up weights, taking up stuff, that intimidation. And we all go through this. I went through this, that gym intimidation. Trust me, it's all in your head. It is all in your head. The nicest people you'll ever meet at that gym will be those big guys grunting. In fact, even if you're intimidated by them, sometimes it's nice to go up to them and ask them for tips. They know what they're doing. They've been in there long enough. You can ask them for tips. They're not bad guys. It's all in your head. That intimidation can really scare someone from being consistent in a gym setting because they don't like being around that type of setting all the time where people are kind of, scary and mean looking. Once you flip that mindset and realize that these people are here to train just like how you're here to train, that's when you can really focus and worry about yourself. Don't worry about the outside looking in. When you start off in the gym, you're gonna be cringy. You're gonna have bad form. You're gonna do things wrong. And that's all part of the learning process. These people, they're not over here judging you. They're not looking at you. They're worrying about themselves. No one's worried about you. Trust me. With all of those tips coming into play, at the end, I want to just tell y'all for tip number 5, learn to love fitness, man. Yeah. Learn to love fitness, learn to love the process. If you take everything I just told y'all in this video and apply all of those things step by step into your workout, you're going to start loving the gym. That's why I say, if you can just find something that works for you, find a split that works for you, find the days that work for you, change up your mindset, find a diet that works for you, all of these things together really help you love the gym. It helps you love the process. There's still days where you're not going to want to go. That's just inevitable. There's going to be those hard days, those hard times where you're just like, dang, I don't even want to go to the gym. But once you build up that consistency, it won't even be a question. It's just, I gotta go because it's fun. It might not be for everyone. Not everybody has to be like a weightlifting bodybuilder guy, but it's fun. It's fun. Honestly, that's all I gotta say. That's all I got for y'all. Just trying something different. I want to help y'all who are new, y'all who are beginners to get into the gym. So, if this helped you, maybe gave you some confidence, go out there, go to the gym, go do your thing, come back, just live your normal life. Y'all keep tuned because I'm going to give y'all the workouts that I do. Subscribe, like the video, stay tuned, and we out of here. So, yeah, that's about it.